you a brand new agent? Are you just stepping into the final expense insurance career of your dreams? Or is it a nightmare? Is your agency telling you to use Zoom? Do you think it's a good idea? We're going to unpack some of the pros and the cons of being conned into using Zoom as a telesales platform. If you need help, reach out. But let's talk about it. I run an insurance group nationally. We do phenomenal work. Do you think we use Zoom? Nope, we don't. Why? Why don't we use Zoom, right? You think you need Zoom to somehow build trust. That's going to hurt you, okay? A lot of agencies that know nothing about final expense insurance telesales will always tell you to use Zoom because they're face-to-face agencies. They don't fully grasp or understand telesales. They don't understand what they're doing. I do a lot of training with some of the best agents on the planet, by the way, in my opinion, in telesales, okay? JasonFinalExpense.com. We use Zoom all the time. I've got insanely high bandwidth. I've got the most high-end Zoom. I put out lots of money for it. There are so many times where I feel like I'm a bobblehead dog. I'm like, okay, guys, can you hear me? Because it freezes up. Zoom doesn't always give you the smoothest platform. But even if it did, you're giving the client additional barriers to connect with you. You're saying, hey, good to meet you. Go ahead and log into my Zoom account and let's chat. The client's like, maybe they're not technologically savvy. Now you just have a client that is frustrated. And clients that are frustrated are not going to solve their needs, wants, or desires with you because you didn't make it easy, all right? That's why it's so important to use a platform that does not have glitches, right? That doesn't have glitches. So many of these virtual platforms, as great as they are, I love Zoom. I use it all the time. It's phenomenal. But there's so many times where it will buffer or so many times where Zoom will just crash. That's painful. Don't do it. If you're going to do final expense, telesales, be trained well. Be trained right. Use your telephone as a tool from start to finish. There's no reason that you should ever have to Zoom. When you're trying to use Zoom as a trust builder, you've lost trust already. You can build trust over the phone if you're trained well, if you're trained right. You can take care of that need completely by telephone from start to finish. So is Zoom a good thing? Yes, it is. Is Zoom a crutch if you're trying to use it in final expense insurance for telesales? Yes, it is. And anytime you have any uncertainty in you, anytime you're using a platform to make you feel better, it's not as successful as just using the old school phone, your cell phone, your high-end office phone. Any phone system, your CRM, will be more effective at meeting that client's needs from start to finish than you would be had you utilized just Zoom alone. Anytime a client has to do one more thing, you have basically put a barricade or barrier in front of the client that they now have to do this. Barrier has to come down for then you to pop your head up and look at them virtually. You don't want any barriers. Make it easy for a client to do business with you. Make it simple. Simple works, okay? Simple works every time. Make it as simple and remove any of the complications so that it is a pain-free process to do business with you and to guard those sweet families and to guard their legacies, to be able to pay for burial, pay for cremation through great high-end, A-rated final expense life insurance carriers. Don't use Zoom as a crutch. Don't even use it in the process at all. I'd never advise using Zoom in the process of telesales. It's not good. A lot of reps that I know that attempt to use Zoom, they don't get anywhere close to the volume as the agents that partner with me and just use a good old-fashioned phone. This is all about low technology, high production. Don't overcomplicate a simple business. This business is amazing. It's so simple. But if you don't understand it, it's very easy to get stuck in your own head and complicate it. You're like, oh, I need one more widget. If I just had Zoom, if I just had this, if I just had that, I would get more sales. It's not the truth. It really isn't. Okay? Get down to the basics. Become great by mastering a proven Powerscript, mastering your objections, understand how to take care of the client's wishes, understand what good leads look like. There's a lot of leads on this planet that are nothing more than some of the nastiest one-ply toilet paper of a lead. They'll leave you feeling dirty, disgusting, and the job ain't getting done, okay? A good quality lead is, it's a gift. It's such a gift. A good lead gives at least the opportunity for the best discussion with your consumer. Good quality leads give you a good quality opportunity for a discussion. They're not going to always just buy from you if you're not skilled, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not following good methods, if you don't have good training. You're going to feel like you're really struggling. If you have good Powerscripts, good objections, good objection handling and training, and you are confident in what you do, you're already set up to bypass 97+% of everybody else that fails in front of you, because you are ready, you are prepared, and you're gonna be successful because you've already elevated yourself above others. Don't use Zoom as a crutch. I would encourage you, if you're a final expense telesales agent, never use Zoom ever again. Okay? Master the phone. Master it well. I've run professional call centers for a lot of years, and let me tell you, we never used Zoom. Never had to. The almighty phone gave a great result over and over again, but we had good proven Powerscripts, some of the most amazing objection handling that was non-abrasive, okay? It wasn't like you're in a boxing match. It was just so much fun. Just listen to the heart of your consumer, meet their needs. The clients resonate with us. We resonate with them. And it ended in a really good result, whether you're running a professional call center or if you're doing final expense insurance telesales. You've got to understand and know what you're doing if you've got, a heart for it, and if you want to have the best chance to succeed. Focus well, train well, but there's no substitute for good training and good mentoring combined with high quality leads that give you the best opportunity, you guys, to have a high quality result. Don't worry about mastering Zoom. It's unnecessary. It's not needed. In most times, 9 times out of 10, it'll hold you back. It'll cost you money because you're using it like a crutch. There's a lot of insurance companies that want your client to do all these extra things. Oh, I need your client to open up this email and log in and click on a bunch of things. You're creating hurdles. You're creating things that your client goes, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confused. I'm frustrated. You know what? Hey, Jason, call me back tomorrow when I figure this out. And you're like, oh no. Okay. And you call the next day and they're still frustrated and go, I just changed my mind. I don't want anything. They really wanted and needed something from you. You just confused your client. You put a barrier that you didn't even intend, and it created a result that you didn't see coming. Partner with folks that have done this longer than you have and help you attain what you want, but more importantly, help your client attain what they want, what they desire based on their wishes. When you give a client everything they ever wanted, you as an agent, a life insurance agent, a final expense life insurance agent at that, will be more successful than you ever know. You will be so proud of your results, because results do matter, right? You need to be able to make a good return on investment. You need to, but you'll have good return on investment doing it the right way. You're going to have a lot of pain trying to figure this business out on your own if you've never done it. If you've never done final expense insurance by phone, I promise you it'll probably be one of the most painful experiences you've ever faced in your life. If you're using a Frankenstein script, a Frankenstein script. It's like some 15-page deep script that is normally nothing more than a really mediocre face-to-face script that they morphed. Okay, any script that they give you for free and just say, oh, here, take this, be careful. There's a lot of scripts that'll get you hurt and leave you frustrated and think that maybe I should have second-guessed my choice here to get into telesales. If you have a good proven power script, you're not going to have these moments where you're like, this isn't going the way I planned. Have a good power script, a good track to run on. You guys are powerful, you're strong, you're serving and guarding the greatest generation on the planet, but do it with good methods, and you will have the best chance of succeeding, being profitable, but more importantly, the best chance of protecting these sweet folks because they need you. Have a good one, you guys. I hope this helps you.